Hi, this is Bob Mason from FX Empire and welcome to the weekly crypto tech review. This week we're looking at Bitcoin and Ripple's XRP that was once again last week's trailblazer. We'll be looking at the MACDs, the moving averages, and the weekly support, resistance, and pivot levels. This is the tech analysis for the week ending the 6th of November. Looking at Bitcoin against the US dollar and the daily candlesticks, it's a bullish start to the week on Monday morning. Gonna need to see Bitcoin avoid a fall through the pivot at 18,003 to take a run at the first major resistance level, sitting at 19,690. Gonna need to see support from the broader market for Bitcoin to break out from last week's high that was at 19,497. That is a key resistance level on the trend analysis. So barring an extended crypto rally through the week, expect that first major resistance level to cap any upside. In the event of a breakout, should see Bitcoin visit 20,000 levels before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 21,183. A fall through the pivot would bring the first major support level sitting at 16,510 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Bitcoin should steer clear of sub 15,000 levels. The 23.6% fib at 15,840 should limit the downside in the week. Looking at the MACDs, we're seeing a slight narrowing of the bearish histograms after late last week's bearish cross, suggestive of some downside ahead, but nothing conclusive to support any upside. Looking at the MACDs on the EMAs, however, we are seeing the 50 pull away marginally from the 100 and the 200, supporting this early upside on Monday morning. So key through the early part of the week would be to avoid a fall through the pivot to sub 18,000 levels and break back through to 19,000 levels to then bring resistance levels into play. Failure to do that, you got support levels in play for the week. Moving across to Ripple's XRP against the US dollar, it's a particularly bullish start to the week on Monday morning. Gonna need to see Ripple's XRP avoid a fall back through the 23.6% fib at 0.6274 and the pivot level at 0.6085 to support a run at the first major resistance level sitting at 0.7843. Gonna need to see support from the broader market for Ripple's XRP to break back through to 0.7 levels, however. So barring a rally through the week, expect resistance at 0.7 to cap any upside. In the event of a breakout, should see Ripple's XRP test resistance at 0.8 before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 0.9630. A fall through the 23.6% fib and the pivot to sub 0.6 levels would bring the 38.2% fib at 0.5285 and the first major support level sitting at 0.4298 into play. Barring an extended sell-off through the week, Ripple's XRP should avoid sub 0.4 levels and the 62% fib at 0.3687. Looking at the MACD, we've got a slight narrowing of the bullish histograms through late part of last week and this morning, but nothing suggestive of a bearish crossover as yet. Just need to keep an eye on that through the early part of the week. On the EMAs, we are seeing the 50 pull away from the 100 and the 200, however, suggestive of further upside in the week ahead. So key through the early part of the week, avoid a fall back through the 23.6% fib and the pivot to sub 0.6s and a move back through to 0.7s will bring resistance levels and 0.8 levels into play.